That was a thing of beauty. That was a thing of beauty. Anytime you can put a W in that column, it looks a lot better than the other thing. But defensively, exceptional, really, for 40 minutes. Fresno scored 48 points the second half. New Mexico scored 48 points second half at Fresno. Our principals were really locked in for 40, and they needed to be because it wasn't very pretty offensively.
What was it offensively? Was it what they were doing defensively, or were you guys not executing well?
No, yeah, just poor execution, poor decision making, and I don't know why we were so poor offensively. And there were a lot of good shots out there we just didn't make, but there were a lot of possessions. 20 turnovers tonight is not the way we should be playing. But with that said, the kids still found enough energy, and they executed enough at the right time to get a win. I thought, they tied it up there in the second half, 4 minutes to go or something. Ellie's and one was crucial out of that timeout. Victoria Wells had a really good drive and score. So there weren't many good offensive plays, but there were some timely ones.
Those, and then late in the first half, Alana kind of went on a little run as well, and she's had a handful of those games where she's provided a really big boost off the bench, and she kind of did get a day. 15 points, and when she catches deep, she's a load, and she got a pretty good feel around the basket. She's a good foul shooter, so she had a really nice game. I thought, Ellie really got herself under control that second half and did some good things. But the biggest thing, we guarded. We rebounded better tonight. And anytime you can beat a really tough New Mexico team not playing your best offensively, that's saying something.
You mentioned Ellie's three-point play. She showed a little bit of emotion even after that play. Is that kind of what you need from more of her? You need more emotion out of her? More?
Yeah, I think this whole team needs to find some emotion. I mean, I think we just search for somebody else to do it, instead of, we need to attack every game. And Ellie gave us that spark. Victoria Wells does that every single game. She comes out and she's energy, and we need more kids to be like that. We had some kids not ready to play tonight. You could tell, and it almost got us.
How much of the offensive struggles were because no AJ again, obviously, and grit doesn't look any.
It's huge. I mean, let's face it. I mean, it's absolutely huge. Would the Denver Broncos score like they do without Peyton Manning? Or, that's she makes everybody on that court better, and she's our calm. And they're both really good playmakers. And until we get them back and healthy, we're pieced together. And every game is something different for us offensively. And to that, I give our kids credit. They adjust every single game quite well. We played Amelia at point guard at Boise. Tonight, Vic hasn't played since Florida Atlantic, and she steps in and plays a lot of minutes tonight. So we got to get some kids going, though. There's some kids that aren't playing very well that are surely capable of playing a lot better, and that needs to change for our basketball team to get better.
Not the prettiest games.
No.
Both teams pretty much unable to score, but what did it mean just to be the one that came out on top and get that first conference win?
How it feels? Yeah, I mean, it's nice. We were just talking about, I don't know what to say about the game. Because it was just I don't know. And Coach, after the game, he was like, well, it was a win. And I mean, a win is always good. But we've been talking about, we have to really step up. We have a target on our back, and we really have to take care of it. We have to show that we should have the target.
Yeah, and I think the key of our victory was our team defense. We did it really good at switching every ball screen, and we just put together on defense. So
it was a really important game, and of course, it's an important game because we have a win. But still, I feel like we need it as a team.
We needed a win because we had lost the first game.
Yeah, and it just is about energy. And right now, it's you have a cup and you have to fill it up. And right now, it's pretty good. So I think it was real good for a team.
Yeah.
And the win.
What were they doing defensively? Was it stuff they were doing defensively that kept you guys from shooting very well, or was it just one of those nights where, as a team, you couldn't get many shots to fall?
I think it was just one of those nights.
I don't know, because I think we didn't execute our plays very well, but I mean, we didn't score much, but they didn't score much either. So
15. Yeah, remember what it was 15, 17. Yeah,
In
we
the
were like,
first
shit, we only
half.
have 17, but they still have 15. So we played good defense. So
I think both teams were playing good defense. That's why we didn't score much.
yeah. But,
Like, you just talked about the lift that Lana gave you guys off the bench there late in the first half. I mean,
yeah. No, it was good. I mean, Alana is basically the only like really post player, and she's really good at it. So it was just nice to just like pass it in there and have a
Post up
stable
inside.
And you didn't have number 32 on you. You had like 11
Kinda.
and
I don't know.
but it was just nice.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was a weird win, but it was a win.
it was. Yeah, a win is always a
Yeah,
win. So
and we really needed it.
we're gonna keep practicing to improve, but I'm just happy with the win right now.